Hello again. So the next exercise to do after the one we had last week is to just do a basic scale. So again, we need to look at different areas to start with according to what range you are. But I think if it's okay if we start with a lower range, you can work your way up, and I'll tell you when we hit middle C, and if you want to start from middle C, that's fine. The basic idea is just to go through a major scale. But to do that to R, and you can sing that through, and then on the last note, see how much breath you've got left to sing E on the end. So I'm just going to demonstrate that for you. So this is the G below middle C, by the way. Okay, so blow the breath out first. Deep breath in. And so we'll just try that again. So you have blow the breath out, deep breath in, and okay, then you can go up the scale, so the next one up. So try this one with me, and then you'll be on your own. Okay, the next one up would be this one. See if you can try this on your own. Next one. To middle C now, so try this one with me. Had you forgotten to add the air E on when you were doing it before? If you had, then we'll go back over them. So I think probably that might be a helpful thing to do. So try going back from this low G now. Okay, so on your own. Next one. Now, if you are a mezzo-soprano singer, you will have been doing most of the previous ones happily in chest voice, and now you're happily in middle voice. You should actually be getting to a point where you might feel a crossover between middle voice and head voice on this top note here. So if you felt that suddenly that note was a little bit wobbly, have another go, and as you're singing the high note, just try to sink into it a little bit more. So it's something we've looked at on the videos, but you can just try it for yourself to either bend your knees and sink lower down as you're singing this high note, or you could try something like a bowling ball action of almost imagining a little bit as you bend your knees, a little bit of action of moving your arm back and bringing it forward. As you're hitting that high note, your arm is furthest forward, and then you slowly bring it back. Those things you can experiment with yourself. So just try this on your own. So blow the breath out, and now deep breath in. Okay, next one. Now that takes you up to probably the top note for most mezzo-sopranos. If you're a soprano, you could probably go through a few more notes than that, but that should cover your range quite happily. For those of you who have a much lower range, for the men out there listening to this, you might want to try something starting, in fact, on the, let's say, B below middle C, and not the B directly below, the one an octave below, which is this one here. So you could do the same. I can't sing on this note because it's too low for me, but you could try from here. So if you want to just go through your range just in the low end here, let's do these now. So to R, don't forget to put your air E on the end. Okay, so blow the breath out, deep breath in, and back to the G below middle C where we started. note would be middle C. Okay, so we've covered all of the scale range now that you would probably need. So that's just a basic scale. That's a really useful thing to practice. Just doing the 5 notes of a major scale is really good practice. You can go back and do it again to a different sound. So you could do it to an E. So you could sing E, for example. So that gives you a couple of things to work on, and you'll probably find that one or the other is something more comfortable for you. So you may find that as you sing to R, some of the high notes are much harder than when singing to E, or vice versa. Good luck with that. I'll catch you next week.